It was the year 1966. And still I say I made a visit. We say Rasta make the Babylon them look like rubbish, Lord. Thousands of people that I know the crowd did. It was good weather but the rain in the drip. We say if it with the lock and the man put up a slip. Say when they play and me hear the Rasta music. The rain stop fall, rain move come quick. Up on the plane wing a black and white bird pitch. Still I say come out with him lion and him stick. In the military clothes with his foot. It was a small man about. Take it!
Welcome to Jamaica Worldwide, and today we are looking at the life and lessons of one Orlando Neal, more popularly known as Early B. Early B walks across the stage with all the confidence in the world as he graciously delivers his hit song, Visit of King Selassie, to a sea of roaring fans. He, as many others of his time, believe in reggae music and believe in its power to lead the people and change a nation. He also had profound belief in his own talents and the words he delivers to the audience. This confidence and poise came not only from his knowledge of the power of reggae music and the thirst of the fans for more music, but also from his own preparedness. Before we continue, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the notification bell so you can get videos as soon as they are released. Also remember, we now have our Patreon, and there's a special item related to this video that was uploaded today. So of course, patrons can check that out. Early B was born Orlando Arrington Neal on February 28, 1957. The name, of course, would be shortened among his peers to simply Earl. But as fate would have it, Earl developed a reputation for being early for shows. Long before all the other performers would arrive, Early B would be there, dressed ready for his show, scouting the venue, and preparing for his performance. This would in turn cause him to be called Early Bird. This would then be shortened again. He would go on to be known as Early B. Like most reggae artists at the time, he was born into poverty. He was, however, still a promising student as a child. He would ultimately end up leaving school to help take care of his family. But even in employment, he would still excel, getting promoted at his job. Yes, he was from humble beginnings, but for him, poverty was only a physical state which could be changed with the right mindset. He would not allow poverty to enter his mindset, but instead, practice his craft and deliver to the best of his ability with each show. This would improve his confidence in the prospect that he would eventually become a popular dancehall act. Eventually, he would come to excel in the dancehall. He would DJ on Soul Imperial Hi-Fi sound system along with apprentice known as Wild Apache, also known as Supercat. Of course, Supercat had massive success in the United States, but it was by the efforts of Early B that Supercat actually got his first glimpse of touring the United States. Actually, Supercat got on tour without even having a single hit. At the time, Early B had the hit One Wheel Wheelie and was in high demand, but Early B was concerned for Supercat and wanted desperately to show Supercat that there was another side to life, another way of living, because of course, Supercat was no pushover, right? For Early B, as said before, poverty was only a physical state, but he seemed to believe that for Supercat, this had converted into a mindset. Like many inexperienced ghetto youths, they get caught up in their immediate circumstances, not seeing the world for what it is, and so their priorities are misguided. Early B saw and believed in Supercat's talent and knew that it was only a matter of showing him what was possible in the world for him as an artist. Early B was somewhat successful in showing Supercat that there was another side to life, When he was on tour, he pressured the road manager at the time, Clinton Lindsay, requesting that he bring Supercat on tour with them the next time they came to America.
He said he has an apprentice, someone he was training, and he wanted that person to get a trip to New York. He wanted this person to basically see another side of life, because he Early B wasn't too happy with the direction his apprentice was taking.
Lindsay of course refused because Supercat did not have a hit at the time. But when Early B saw that he was getting nowhere, he even offered to forego his own salary for the tour to facilitate Supercat being able to travel with them. Seeing the reverence Early B had for Supercat, Lindsay agreed to take Supercat on tour with them, without Early B giving up his salary. Supercat traveled with them, but was refused to perform at most events. However, this motivated Cat to persevere in music, and he told Lindsay he does not want to go back to America until he got a hit. He eventually achieved this with the song Boops. In Jamaica, Earl B would also DJ for the King Majesty sound system, with Supercat as his apprentice, but they would later move on to Kilimanjaro sound system in 1980. They would both be a massive crowd puller for the sound system and made Kilimanjaro one of the top sound systems in Jamaica. Early B later came to be known as the Doctor, while working with the major sound systems such as Black Scorpio, Gemini, Lee's Unlimited, and King Sturgav. Early B eventually moved to the United States in order to elevate his career. He continued to be a crowd favorite among dancehall fans in America and worked with other sound systems in North America such as African Star in Toronto and Crystal Blue Flames in New York. On September 11, 1994, Early B was performing at the Windsor Cricket Club in Dorchester, Massachusetts, when for some reason a shot was fired during the event. Now this was not abnormal, especially for Early B. A lot of times he would be performing and the crowd gets so excited that someone would just fire a shot into the air. It is reported by police that there seemed to be a situation where the bullet may have ricocheted or Early B was just accidentally shot. No one has since been presumed to be responsible for his death. Early B left a legacy of music that is an example of cultural lyrics in the dancehall and also an example of professionalism, with his reputation of being very early for shows and well dressed. Anyway, people, let me know what you think. What do you think happened in that club? Also, remember to subscribe, like the video, and remember we now have our Patreon where you can help to support the channel to grow even larger. Thank you very much. This is Jamaica Worldwide.
I love them. Last year I know. You know I leave England for come nice enough. Jano.